that there is going to be some boot camp action breaking out, or maybe there was just teams playing with each other's psychology.
It could be indeed visual confirmation, and now he's going to try and wait for them to, come in a straight line. He might spin loose right now. There you have it. In fact, Krish, ooh, that little jump kind of put his shots a little, off his mark over there. Had Krish been running in a straight line,
Oh, he did it.
Wait a second, Krish, he comes out, and he thought he was all safe over there, but Krish is going to be brought down. Lucky for him, there are a couple of massive buildings in between himself and Z-God, and the revive, well, it should be coming in without any issues.
Absolutely. Z-God is going to fire off a few shots, but Krish will be revived back up by his teammate, so no harm, no foul. It will force out a couple of first aid kits, maybe bandages, maybe some bandages if they don't have those first aid kits. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Z-God, all he really did was fire off a couple of shots and forced out some resources from TSG. And once again, those first aid kits on Sanhok can be very, very important if you're going for those heal battles. So, a tiny victory for Godlike, but a victory nonetheless.
Speaking of heal battles, now, of course, one member from each team could have up to 30 or more in his backpack.
43.
We've seen it in the past. We might just see it once again. Now, the thing for TSG is they do have the circle in their advantage. They do have an airdrop nearby as well. They don't really have to move in on Pydan's location because looks like the circle might have a little bit of a southern trend to it. In fact, I do believe it might in fact end up somewhere on the southwestern island itself, possibly near Camp Charlie, possibly even on Pydan. So for now, Godlike are doing something unprecedented as far as the semi-finals are concerned, Floki. Normally, yes, it's that exciting. Normally, you would see them on the run, you would see them on the prowl, you would see them moving, you would see them, if they basically heard any commotion, Godlike would be coming up. But this time around, they're holding on to the fortification and they're letting the enemies come to them.
Absolutely not Godlike's playstyle really. Usually they like the Doberman, they have their ears perked up, making sure that they catch all the sound around them, but well, this time around it looks like the fight is going to be coming to them and they will instead guard their homes, trying to be, trying to make sure that Pydan is a stronghold that they can defend. TSM on the other hand, well, I spoke about some pan action early on. I don't mind TSM dishing it out either. I just want to see a couple of pans being flung and a couple of pan finishes in the mix because that is what we saw in the semifinals. Godlike and TSM going back and forth. Yeah, I really, really want to see where that rivalry goes.
Well, normally Loki is the god of mischief in Norse mythology, but it looks like Floki is going to be taking that mantle this time around because, you know what, I don't blame you. I want to see the same thing. I want to hear a pan go dang over someone's head and, well, a body hit the ground. For now, Carry, he knows he saw something in the distance, and in fact he is in a position that, is going to be, well, pivotal because the enemy's going to realize, someone's near the bridge at the last second, and I like the fact that OH, they are being a bit careful. Now, they do have the high ground. The thing is, Carry is on the other side of the bridge, and he's not going to see anything. So as far as lookout for Old Hood, position has been given away, but wait a second, TSM might come under fire. In fact, it's going to be Jonathan who steals the finish away from TSM. Or was it? Because the play zone might have taken him instead. It is the play zone that is going to claim Ayush for themselves. But now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, could we see yet again another TSM and Godlike clash?
Absolutely. Well, that is what everyone is looking for. I mean, it couldn't have been more poetic at the end of the first game. Maybe if you find the same ending on Sanhok, well, I mean, I am going to have to check under my bed because I believe that there might be monsters in there. Because there's some unholy stuff that must have been done to see such an ending. Well, Top Dog is going to be down on his knees. Revenant have, well, I'm not too sure. How did he end up getting taken down here?
Keep in mind, you did see Top Dog, right? I did say if he moves out, someone could be lurking behind. And, well, it was TX that was lurking behind. And Ultron with the QBZ at distance put a few bullets in his back.
That explains everything. And now Revenant are aware of the fact that there is X-Pac around the corner, and now they're stuck between this awkward place because they can't push in against a war, and at the same time they're not exactly in a very good spot to take a fight against Team X-Pac. What's going on?
But some respite comes in for them because from the other side across the 7 seas, it is going to be 7C eSports who come in and put a few bullets in OR's back. Now we are going to have a 4-way battle. Make that a 5-way because 7C is going to go up against TX as well. Now Scout does get the better of one of them. He has a good angle. He's got to be careful because losing his HP as TSM are trying to make their way up. Aquanox is going to be snuffed out as well, courtesy of Godlike. Looks like Godlike are taking fights on multiple fronts. All 4 members still alive. 5 finishes, and now they're going for more. There you have it. Jonathan does get the better of a Shadow right in front of him. Looks like the Shadows weren't really helping him this time around, and now he is hungry for more. Z-God comes in as well. Wait a second. Ninja's out. Ninja's out. Does that mean TSM is out? Yes, it is going to be TSM being eliminated by Godlike Esports in the 7th position with just 3 finishes to their names. These boys, they are on a warpath.
Absolutely. Well, the tables have turned over here, and it seems that the Sapari gang have also been taken out, cleaned up, sent home packing, as now we only see 3 teams in the circle. A couple other teams out there in the blue trying to heal themselves back up. I do see Destro in the distance in the blue. He's got himself a lot of first aids to work with over here, and he's just waiting for the members inside to take a fight. 15 first aid kits! Well, Destro knows what he's going to be doing for the next, 1, 2, maybe 3 minutes.
Could be, because looks like the play zone is going to come in and snuff out the...
Taking that decision a lot earlier, so it's just going to be him trying to survive and see if he can rack up another 2 placement points. Although, given Godlike in 7C's position, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And, well, there is another team that is in the distance. iqoo, with 2 of the players over here, are still surviving. They're still slithering in the grass, and they're trying to see if they can find someone with their sights, as we